There's Mr. Begley. Hey guys, I'm car camping. 2 weeks holidays. Started Monday, today's Wednesday, so I had a couple of days at home and I needed to work on the car, just like get some coolant and oil, make sure he was ready to go. I say he because that's Banjo, Sir Banjo, and he's the Silver Bee, see? Limited edition, Mr. Banjo. I've come up north. I'm doing a bit of a trip today up to some lakes that I found inland, and it's all just thick bush here. None of it's burnt off. There is stacks and stacks of gum trees. Look at the size of that hanging over me. One of those falls, I'm dead. But hopefully I'll be alright tonight. Unfortunately, I was going to go down a road that's down the corner around this way. You can't see it, I guess, unless I walk all the way. Shall I walk all the way? Why not? How you doing, by the way? It's been a long time. I apologise, but I don't earn a lot of money and I've had to pay Banjo off, and Begley has needed some work. I've needed some work, body-wise, both of us. A few health issues for both of us. We're getting on, but we're getting there. Nothing dangerous. It's okay. Well, it can be, but it's okay. Enough said of that. It's all right. Got to live life. So that's the track I was going to go down, but there's a massive log. Like, the log is as thick as two of them right there. Probably 3 times thicker than that. And, you know, it's like a tree like that, and it's gone pretty much across the road. So do you see Mr. Begley limping? He jumped out my bloody bedroom window after a possum. Possum. Get the possums. Yeah, you can run when you say possum. Can't you? Get the possum. Where's the possums? Smell them? Anyway. Yep, have a pee, mister. He's getting there. He's slowly getting control of his leg again. But he's got a slight fracture. It's healing. He's learning to get on. Poor fella. So anyway, I've decided to camp here. I can't camp by the lake because the lake is locked off by rangers and stuff like that. Like, I can spend a day there, but they lock a gate which gives me access to camping right beside it, and so I can't do that. So I met a beautiful local. I'll probably tell a story about him. G'day Peter, later on, but I had the best day today, hanging out with a like-minded fellow, a brother basically. Someone who's done things very similar to me. We have both different lives. Some things are similar, some things are completely different, but we both have the same outlook on life, and it's wonderful to meet completely random someone who has the same spirit and heart as me. So if he's beautiful, I think I'm beautiful, but I'll let you be the judge. He's beautiful. Anyway, so we brought Banjo and we decided to camp here. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So we've got the car here, and you can see here I've kind of got the bivvy bag and my hoochie as a ground sheet. I've folded that up. That's just for Begley's benefit while he lays on that. Come lay down, mate. Oh, when you're ready. You're all right. You can drink. Yeah. On your mat. Here. This side. There you go. He knows where his mat is. So we're good. There's a lot of ants around and things like that. It's Begley's dinner. I've got meat for him, but that's for tomorrow. He had meat yesterday. But if you look around, look at all those branches sitting above my head. Anyway, we should be okay. So what I've done is just a quick car camp. I've got these tree huggers for the hammock. If I decide, because Begs can sleep in the back seat of the car, if I wanted to, I could have rigged these up. They go quite a long way. You can see the length of that rope, and I can actually extend this quite a long way. And there's many ways I could have done it, but for now this is going to do. I pretty much, when I hop in the hammock, I'm floating above the ground about there. So it's not too bad. It's enough for me, for what I want. It's not going to rain today. Today is a hot day, sunshine. We're in the middle of the Australian summer. I had a swim today in the lake. I feel good. And we've got our Hammock Bliss hammock. So it'll be my second night sleeping in this. If you remember in the last video, the Australian River hammock camp, where I'm going to be heading back down there soon. But I'll be sleeping in here, if not on there. I kind of miss the ground, so I could sleep here. But we're kind of all set. This is the cooking station. I've just got my little gas burner here. I've got my Silverfire Scout that you've seen in many of the videos right there. My foldable coffee cup. We've got our coffee, some oil, got some pots, pans, water, esky full of ice, and lots of goodies in there. And dry goods, sauces. We've got lots of water. Didgeridoos come with us. Begley's biscuits. My Mystery Ranch pack up there. This has got my tarps, and like the hoochie was in there, things like that. So I'm pretty comfortable. And this is from the beautiful Kyle, who I work with. Thank you, Kyle. There's a lot of it gone. It's actually not Jack Daniels. It's homebrewed bourbon, which his father makes, and he puts it into a bottle. He gave that to me full, and I've kind of drunk half. It's weaker than normal bourbon. But the way I have it is just lots of ice, and I just have some Bickford's lime juice and probably a double shot of bourbon. I fill this with ice, and it becomes weak. It's not very strong. Think of it like a sour mash. Really tasty. So I've got meat and veggies, things like that in there. We've got another small esky just under there. This came as a pack, so we've got the big esky, this kind of smaller beer esky. I haven't got any beers with me, and came with this sort of cooler. So it's great for car camping, and that's all I'm doing today is car camping. Got my trusty hat up there where I sleep. There's a lot of echoing when I'm talking, which makes me think there's cliffs around. It's pretty amazing. All the lorikeets are out in force. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, 4:15. Sun will go down soon. I forgot my torch. I normally have a torch and I forgot it. I also brought a camp chair, which is really nice for camping. And I bought this little baby. Now this thing is solar powered, a torch, and a radio with a dynamo handle. So you just pull that handle out. I wonder if I can show you this way. 1 minute. I'll try and angle you a bit better. There we go. So we can get some charge on that if needed, if there's no solar. It's full charged at the moment, and it also plugs into yeah, the battery's good. It also plugs into the car, like I can charge it, and it's got a nifty little, like if you use the dynamo, you can plug your phone in and get a few % charge on your phone. Excuse me. I think that's a Digitech is the brand, ST3358, and it'll do the job. And it's got radio. It's got an antenna. It's got shortwave radio, AM, FM. I'll give you I had it on a station just before. antenna extends, but there we go. For some reason it doesn't like, you hear how it's gone clear? It doesn't like my GoPro. So I'll show you why. I'll move the GoPro near it. Watch this. Man, the radiation coming off the GoPro. What have you put inside of the GoPro? But I got music if I need car camping. Luxury. It's total luxury. No hiking. It's what I bought Banjo for. It's to get out here and do different stuff. I've got more places to go this weekend. I don't know how long I'm going to camp for. Minimum of 4 nights. 3 nights. Minimum 3 nights. Maybe 4. Goal's to be home by around Saturday or Sunday. Catch you soon. Bye. Salt and pepper in there. So that's sliced rump steak, potato, diced. I'm going to use satay beef and I'm going to add some rice to it. You have to excuse me a minute. I don't know what I did with my... I've got some big flies floating around here. You have to bear with me. Anyway, we'll be good. I had like a garlic and herb thing I was going to use. I certainly don't need it. Right, so we've got that. I'm just using my Mora knife. Cooking. Got a garbage bag, I think, tucked into there. Can you see that? I hope you can. We're going to spray that around. Now it says to add coconut milk, but I don't have any coconut milk on me. I've come with rations because I only had like $45 in my bank account. I get paid Thursday night in a Friday morning, so tonight's Wednesday night. And I'm just going to sort of camp it pretty easy. I've got pasta tomorrow and there's more beef left, so I'm going to have like a beef bolognese. We've got eggs in the morning with some bacon pieces. I've got some bread. So we're all good with that. We're going to get some veggies in this in a minute. Don't think I kind of need to add them just yet. I want to keep them fresh. I'm just using like a fresh stir fry mix. Got broccoli, red cabbage. I love cabbage. You give me cabbage any day of the week. Parsley, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. Celery. I think there's some onion in there. But man, I love cabbage. I'm sure I've got German background, or whoever ate cabbage in the first place. This is a thinner base pan. It's not the heaviest base pan. I've just got a kind of lowish heat, although it's still pretty quick on this. My heavy base pan is down here, and I'll save that for when I go shopping. And cheers. I'm gonna cook some nice steak or something. I'm in a meat mood at the moment. I've got lentils and my flour for bannock and all of that. Remember, I'm car camping. Tonight's all about being a little bit opulent. We're just going to add some water. The reason I'm adding water that amount, it's going to reduce, is I've got the potato in there and just got some black and gold because I'm all about quality long grain rice. So I'm going to put that rice in there now. Not cooking the rice separate. I do have a little saucepan I could do that in. I kind of like doing it this way. Ideally, I'd have a lid for this thing, but I don't have one. I'm not doing too much. I don't want to pop the opening too much because I want to pinch it off with a rubber band. And that's about all the rice I need, I think. That and the veggies and the potatoes should make it quite thick. Alright, so we're good there. Just gonna make sure. Remember, I've seasoned the beef. Had a little sprinkling of salt and pepper before. We've got that satay mix. It's all about ease and comfort right now. Wipe our knife down. Sacrilege, eh? There's a bit of oil I put in there. That's about it. Beggs is watching me with bated breath, but he's had a big lamb bone and had the fat offcuts from the rump. He's a happy boy right now. If you want to see him, let me show you. Look at that face. That's a face of expectation right there. Yeah. Isn't it, Beggs? Face of expectation. Can I have more of that meat, please? He had a good day today. So I told you I met a gentleman named Peter at the dam. I didn't take any film of that because it was kind of like one-on-one. Peter has a dog named Buddy, and Peter did I will in this video link his YouTube channel. We got talking about it, and we're going to do a couple of camps together. Not today, I'm off on my own this weekend, just doing my own thing, but we're going to hook up in March. I'm going to take him down to the Condamine River, I think, just as a trial run for both of us, camping together. You know, you each do your same thing, but it's good to go as a pair. I'll show you one thing he taught me, and I didn't know, because remember I did the river camp. Remember I did that river camp? Well, see this? Watch what happens when I... I wonder why that's back. Locked. Unlocked. I thought I went four-wheel driving. Unlocked. Locked. Right? Locked. I thought I went four-wheel driving. But you've got to lock your hubs, and I never did, which meant I wasn't in four-wheel drive mode when I did the river crossing. So you learn something new every day, and I didn't know that. I thought it was just four-wheel drive, you know, I either just select the lever into two-wheel or four-wheel, but it's not the case. There's four-wheel drive. I've got to lock the hubs. So if I had have driven like that a lot, which I didn't, I actually drove in two-wheel drive for a lot of it. I only selected four-wheel when I was doing the river crossing. So thank you, Peter, for that tip. But that's, you know, how good is life? Got a nice meal, nice drink. I made new friends. Begley made a friend. Now, Paddy, I want to call him Paddy, but he's not. Buddy, who is Peter's dog, beautiful dog. You'll get to meet him in future videos. Buddy has balls bigger than an inflatable beach ball. They're massive. Begley's been chopped. He had a litter of puppies with Nina, who's passed away now. One of my other dogs, his partner. But Begley was kind of turned on by his balls. Begley's an alpha male, right? But did he want to root? You know, he wanted to root Buddy. And according to Peter, All dogs want to root Buddy. So Buddy's got, you know, he's just got to sit there hanging out saying, hey, I'm virulent. I'm a man. He's a bloody good dog. Beautiful dog. Both of them, you know, were a treasure to meet. It was like... I'm thankful. So thank you. Thank you for the universe. Anyway, I think you see where I'm going here. Potato. Rump steak. We've got the water to cook the rice down. The rice won't take that long to cook, so I'm actually going to get the veg in now because I don't mind soft veg. I don't like it normally, but I'm after a bit of flavour from the vegetables. I'm going with about that amount. I'm after the flavour of the veggies going into that liquid, you know, like a kind of stock. And by the time that comes down, you can already see it's thickening. By the time that comes down and simmers a bit more, will be all good. I just keep stirring it around. It's kind of got the slightest of a lean right now. A chunk of that broccoli, beautiful. So we're just going to get the flavour of that vegetable into there. Now normally I would pretty much, I like this raw, this kind of stuff, but I want the flavour to seep into the liquid. We're going to cook it a bit. It's already thickening with the rice and the potato. I haven't cut the potato too thin, but she should be nice. So I've not got like a separate serve of rice and a separate serve of this, you know, which would be nice to add to the rice. Potato and rice is not needed anyway, they're both starch, but, you know, I'm living it up. And I can't put on weight, and I've only lost weight recently, so I need to put it on. So I'm happy to pack on our calories. We're just going to reduce the heat of that a fraction more. Now, I wonder... Yeah, see, that's not going to fit. I haven't really got a lid for it. But we should be alright. I also brought a very heavy griddle. Cast iron griddle. I don't know what I'm going to cook on that. Might be nice for a chicken breast or piece of steak when I buy it. What I'm hoping to do is actually find a local butcher, something where he sources his own meat from nearby. There's a lot of cows around, so hopefully we'll get a nice piece of beef. So I'm sorry if you're vegetarian, but I'm not being this weekend. I have and was vegetarian in the past, but I also eat meat, and it just depends on what I'm feeling like. Right now I need to put on more weight. Not because I think I'm skinny, but I've had health issues which has reduced my weight, and I'm trying to put that back on again with good food. See, they're still hard, the veggies, but we're pretty good. Anyway, just thought I'd share a bit of dinner with you. Love ya. See ya.